Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there, man? It's Deeply Rooted Compton Podcast Lounge. I'm your soon-to-be favorite host, Henndoo, and we back with another one, better than the other one, even though the other ones was good. And this one right here gonna be even better. And before we continue, let's go ahead and get you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Right about now, I think we got like about, about 15, 16, 1,700 subscribers, something like that. Let's boost them numbers up. Let's get to like 2,000 by the end of the week. You know, we gonna take baby steps. You know, we definitely taking the elevator. You know, like Nip said, long live Nipsey Hussle. But we taking the elevator, you know, because on this internet, you got a couple ways you can go. You can take we taking the stairs, my bad. You can take the stairs and take your time and get there with some integrity. Don't go too fast. Don't burn no bridges on the way up. Don't take no unnecessary risks or chances. Or you can take the elevator and go straight to the top. Controversy sells. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We just have a little bit of a different outlook on things, and we going about things differently, giving you some raw and real content, you know, bridging the gap of this and that, what's going on, staying away from the nonsense, because we're here to educate, inspire, motivate, enlighten, encourage, you know, some entertaining as well. And that's really what we're here for, you know. And with that being said, what's it do, y'all? We back, man. Good to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have a shot on that note.
Yeah, and let me intervene on that too, because you said bridging the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
Bridging the gaps. What do you mean by bridging the gaps?
All right, like I said, you know, the platform, we here to educate and inform the people about things they might not be hip to. Like we cover a wide range of topics. You know, we talk about everything from religion to politics to, you know, penitentiary chances that people take and the outcomes of those chances when they don't go right. Just everything, just black culture in general. So we wanna keep the focus on uplifting each other and not downgrading each other, because at some point, I hate to say it, but you know, you look at the current status of social media. I won't be specific about anyone in specific, but y'all know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. It's like somebody's about to get, you know, any day now, because everybody ain't playing, you know. And it's like, is at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, and the middle of the day, is it really worth it? You know? So that's just basically what we on. You like, you know, we could take that route, we could go that route, and just, you know, be just about all the bullshit, you know. But that's not what we choose to do. We choose to, you know, try to bring people together, not separate people, because we need more unity and less division, you know. And I don't even like math unless I'm counting, but I know that much.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, because it's like the banana in the tailpipe. We falling for it once again.
Yeah.
And they're using the internet. First they use hip hop.
Right.
Now they're using the internet. So I agree. I agree.
Yeah, most definitely. And you can see it too.
Yeah.
You can see it because you got people, all the beefing and all that.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, you might as well just gangbang. You know, or get off the internet with it and just get in the streets with it, you know?
Yeah.
And let it do what it do.
Yeah.
But you know, who am I to say how another motherfucker should get their money? You know what I'm saying? I'm just peeping game and just, you know, we pushing in a different direction, more positive.
But what do you think about the dry snitching in the form of content though? That's what I don't understand. The dry snitching or snitching on yourself,
right?
In the form of content.
I think that is completely absurd and asinine, and I think that it's a sign of the times, of the state of mind of those that indulge in these types of way of this their content. You know, this is how, like I say, Can't knock nobody hustle. Everybody got to eat. But at some point, it's like we already on fire. We don't need to add no more fire to the fire. Somebody come with a fire extinguisher, or some water, or some dirt, some sand, something besides more gas and fire.
Yeah. Because it's like, for a prime example, I don't know the man's whole situation, but I know Keefe D is he made one of the biggest mistakes in the entertainment, the internet game, when he jumped on there and spoke on some shit he was supposed to speak.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of self-incriminating, dry snitching on your, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Got yourself hooked up right now.
Cookie crumble.
Yeah.
Up.
You hooked up right now because you want to tell these stories for this money. That's another thing that we ain't gonna do. Of course, we could tell some scandalizing, dynamic. Whoa, fuck that. No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
We're not doing that to get no money. Dude, I'm gonna tell a story, but then later on down the line, they're gonna put it together, and now I gotta go to jail. No, you got me crazy.
Man.
Ain't nobody, I ain't gonna put no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna put nothing like that out here on the internet.
Yeah, the microphone is basically the wire. It's basically the wire. You wearing the wire for the police every time you turn on your microphone.
Yeah, and like a dude in the shootout grabbing the phone. The dude in the high-speed chase grabbing the phone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So, getting back to the content, it's a lot of stuff going on in America, man, and it's like we going backwards and they moving forward, and they putting stuff in place right now that blacks don't have no clue, man.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, right? Because check this out, right? This is like not a well-known fact, but it's a good bit of information for y'all. This just shows the knowledge and the information that you're gonna get over here at Deeply Rooted Compton Podcast Lounge. Now dig this, my people. In 2006, George W. Bush, not George Herbert Walker Bush, just George W. Bush, the son, he extended the voting rights of blacks for 25 years, okay? Now, just speaking politics and facts, not feelings, not I think, or I'm just, okay, this is that, okay, all right, but just peeping game. Now, he extended the black voting rights for 25 years in 2006, which means that they would expire in 2031. This is 2025. That's 6 years from now. Now, this is just one thing that I want to speak on, if we want to run with it, we can. Because a lot of people be acting like they scared to speak on. Everybody love Obama so much. I'm not going to bash the man, but I am going to just pull up
speak on it.
Certain facts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So when he was the president for 2 terms, he didn't extend the black voting right or change the bill or nothing. He just let it ride. So we basically we got 6 years, and then we got Trump in office, for the next 4 years. So that's going to be what? 26, 27, 28.
Oh, he already stripping rights.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So where's we going to be at as a people if all we continue to perpetuate is self-hatred, genocide? A bitch got to be naked and she's a bitch and treat her bad and dog her out. Nigga, you ain't no real nigga till you kill a nigga and fight 100 niggas and go to jail for 100 years. Then you a real nigga. All that constitutes just basically self-destruction.
Yeah.
So like at some point, we gotta take a step back and just look at the situation, assess it, and say, where do we really see ourselves as a people in society at the rate things is going, and like you said, with the certain bills that's in place, the cabinet, the Senate, the majority, you know what I'm saying, all on the same team, all on the same page, all pushing the same line, you know what I'm saying, in uniformity and solidarity, you know what I'm saying, fuck everybody that ain't with us, that ain't us, period. You could be with us, but if you ain't one of us, yeah, well, we ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You can support us all you want, because we already own. Yeah. We got the money, we got the power. We don't even need you motherfuckers no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or really, period. You know what I mean? So it's like, we gotta look at shit like that. So it's like kind of hard, like, to just be, you know, I can't be a hypocrite and just be like, you know, hey brother, I don't condone and I don't do this and that. Nah, you know, I'm an everyday, you know, brother, but at the same time, you know, I'm not gonna get on here where I know I'm reaching the world and we reaching the world and be perpetuating ignorance.
Yeah.
Unless we getting paid to do it, because if we was getting paid to be in a movie, you know, some type of Hollywood movie, or they bought one of our movies or something like that, a big budget, you want me to act crazy, I'm gonna act crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But not for real life.
It ain't not for real life. Because
Yeah.
this shit too close to real life.
Yeah, this is real life.
It's real life.
That's the thing. See, they jump on the internet and they think it's a game, like
Right.
it ain't real life.
Right.
But it's real life.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It's
It's real life. You pushing a narrative that can cost you your life, cost you your freedom, and then you got young kids, the youth looking
Right.
at you, and they thinking it's cool, so they jumping on the internet doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's real life, just like hip hop. You know,
Yeah.
they had the East Coast to West Coast beef. Then you had all these rappers beefing with each other.
Yeah, everybody picking sides.
Everybody picking sides. You know what I mean? So it's divide and conquer. You know, it's just another form of divide and conquer. Divide and conquer been going on since the beginning of time.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now they're using the internet, because everybody that jump on the internet create beef with somebody else on the internet.
It's like you damn near, you got to be beefing with somebody, damn near.
Yeah. To get views.
To get views. And then the thing that I'm just going to say this, right? Motherfucker ain't gonna like this. This is going to be a very unpopular reality, but it's the truth.
We ain't here to make nobody happy.
Yeah.
We're here to educate.
If you look at the views, the majority of the views on the internet is for ignorance.
Yeah.
It's not for, you know, knowledge. It's not for education. It's not for upliftment. It's not for empowerment. It's not for even being, you know, employed, you know what I'm saying, or even being an independent business person. You know, it's not for none of that. It's just for, you know, fuck that nigga ain't shit, fuck that bitch, that shit. Okay, that's okay. But like I say, and people eat off of it, can't knock it. But we don't want to let that be the only thing that people can get on here and see, like you said, kids watching. You got people on here talking about pull up, and you know, I'm about to pull up, and whoop, 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 you know what it is, this and that. Now just think, if this dude really do pull up, who say he gonna pull up? And let's just say if he do half the shit that he say he gonna do, if he do just half, you know what I'm saying, that's enough. That's more than enough. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers be on here disrespectful, and it's just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, but we don't condone it, we just observe it. You know what I'm saying? We don't knock it either, because it's a part of life. You know, it's just like everybody got to get their money how they get it. You know, and like I say, we taking the stairs. We ain't taking the elevator.
But I told you once, all money ain't good money.
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 And when you lose your soul, you know what I mean? That's
Right.
a whole different ball game.
Right.
Man. And a lot of them losing their soul on the
They losing their soul, and they don't have no integrity.
Yeah.
You know, it's like once you do so much and say so much, and you allow so much to be said to you and done to you, and you go for so much, it's like, what do you stand for? How can I take you serious? I don't know when you're serious or when you're playing, or is it what they call it, a play, is a skit, you know?
And then you know what's cold? A lot of individuals, they jump on this internet and they think it's cool, and then they isolate themselves. Because
Right.
a lot of them can't even go back to their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
after all the years
Yeah.
of saying you from somewhere
Right.
and saying you associated with this group,
Yeah.
and then you jump on the internet
Yeah.
and you cut yourself off at the knees when you
Yeah.
can't even go back
Yeah. For what?
because you jumped on the internet in the name of content.
And then when that shit play out, because it's just like it's like you doing something that there's no longevity in it.
There's no longevity. Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so it'd be better to do something that has substance,
Yeah.
that has character, that has definition, that has, just that embodies the essence of who we are as a people, and not just singling out just one aspect of us, but just giving you a well-rounded view, But like I say, man, the politics is real, they fluctuate in the dollar, the internet is for real, it's undefeated, and people out here, living their life, and we living our life, and we all on the same planet Earth, this motherfucker spinning, and we all gotta breathe and drink water and eat, ain't none of us better than the other one, but just by how you choose to carry yourself, how you choose to live your life. That's what is the difference. That's the separation. You could choose to, carry yourself a certain way, or you could choose to carry yourself another way. And I always encourage the kids to read books. Don't be fooled by these, especially the kids. Don't be fooled by this internet, because this internet will fool you. Don't think it's all real. Don't think it's all fun and games. Hood days look so glamorizing and fascinating. Yeah, we do it. We part of that lifestyle. But at the same time, when y'all look at it, you think it's just all fun and games, because hood day videos could never show you everyday life on a level 4 yard, everyday life in a USP, everyday life in Los Angeles County Jail, everyday life in Wayside. It can't never show you that. The vlog can't show you just like a few hours of everybody feeling good, having a good time. Everyday life ain't like that. It ain't no party. And that's where y'all get the misconception. And that's why we here to give you the redirection back to the truth. Yeah, it's fun sometimes, but people don't glamorize when they in jail and they sick and they sad and they hurting, and they sorry and they lonely, and they wishing and they praying and they hoping. People don't talk about that, but they need to. If you want to include, like I say, most people want to just give you like one small aspect, like a microcosm of a macrocosm. Nah, give me the whole enchilada, that way we can get a full course meal. Don't just give me, just one thing and then when we eat off of that shit gonna get played out. That's like eating juke balls. If you know about juke balls, you know what I'm talking about. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's some real shit.